On March 7, 2026, a landmark event took place at the Kron Plaza Hotel in Gurgaon, the East-West Dialogue Conference, which was organized by the BRICS Cultural Media Forum, BCMF, and the International Diplomatic Club Amicability. On behalf of the BRICS Cultural Media Forum, the event was attended by Vice President Dr. Sergei Dvoryanov, Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi, an Indian politician who served as Minister of State for External Relations and Minister of Culture of India, an ex-member of Parliament from the Bharatiya Janata Party, and is also a lawyer in the Supreme Court of India, also spoke at the forum. Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi fully supported the BCMF initiative to stage the grand opera Mahabharata, Global Symphony of Peace, and to premiere the opera in Kashmir, on the shores of Dal Lake.
Today is such a historical day. You can see that the key person who was initiated a dialogue between Japan and India as well, Mr. Upati, with us. Thank you so much for coming. And your colleague Meenakshi Lekhi, you mentioned her name, and she finally came. And of course, with the presence of spiritual guru who is followed to Sanatana Dharma, originally from Japan, who is sitting with us. It's lovely. It will be very historical. And I would like to request to ask Meenakshi Lekhi, please, few words about your vision, East-West dialogue.
Thank you very much. We started with this, it's registered under my name, though we've not made it into a foundation or anything as yet. But the idea is that most of the confusion in the world at individual level and at geographical level or at international politico-geographical level is because people stop talking to each other. And when communications fail, the misunderstandings rise, and misunderstandings rise, they create confusion and disruption of all sorts, and that's what the world is going through today. And this disruption, if we are looking at, we may be called peaceniks, we may be called whatever, people may have their own point of views, but when it comes to people like us who believe in dialogue, so at least I am one person who has negotiated and talked to people exactly opposite my point of views. And exactly opposite my point of views, I have no shame in saying those are the people who are friends with me. Because I can talk to people. And I feel that when you oppose people, when you oppose certain ideology or words or thought process, does not mean that person who's opposing that is your enemy. The opposition of point of view does not make a person an enemy. And that distinction needs to be maintained, that anyone who holds an opposite point of view is not an enemy. And with that point of view, with that intention, I and Dr. Sergei were talking to each other, and we came up with that the world is divided into Eastern civilization and Western civilizations. And the way we think is different, the way our societies are designed is different. But that doesn't make us enemies. So we came up with this name called DEW, which is definitely not direct energy weapon. But this is dialogue from the East to the West. So dialogue of all kinds can take place across table, and people should be able to talk to each other and should be able to eat together, meet, greet, and in a functional, democratic way, disagree also. So it's okay to disagree, it's okay to question, and in true Indian perspective and with true Indian sense, I would say we are all very argumentative, and being argumentative does not make us bad people. So argument is one way of coming to conclusion and influence the opposite point of view. So usually a person like me would say, look, let's sit together. Either you convince me or get convinced by me. So let's sit with open mind. Let's talk. So with that intention, we started with dialogue from the East and the view, and this East-West dialogue or dialogue from the East to the view is called Dew. It's called Dew, but next time we'll put the logo also. But it is dialogue between the East and the West, dialogue from East to West. And we feel, as a civilizational perspective, India, if you look at the map, if you look at the global map, we are right in the center. So while we are a civilization of the East, we also have the technical know-how and also the political system, institutional system, which is a system of the West and thus due. And I wish and welcome all of you as part of the due. People who are open to dialogues, people who can speak to each other and even have the gumption to listen to exactly opposite point of view. And I definitely take pride in the fact that during my days in the parliament, I was considered a right-wing centrist politician. But I had friends from the left, and I could talk to them and convince them to stop violence and all kinds of things. And I take great pride that I can talk to people. And I can even go to the extent of telling them on their face that you're free to abuse me. I'll not even file a defamation case. But just listen to me. And even if you don't agree, I'm fine. We'll get up with a cup of coffee together. So my dream is to set this group up across the globe so that leaders who end up fighting on the battlefield get down to a closed room conversation and have a dialogue so that people don't get killed. You can abuse each other at the worst. If you are indecent enough, but at least we can. But giving an opportunity that before any escalation of any kind happens, let's start listening to reasonable voices and let's be reasonable in our approaches. I'm very happy to meet my friends from Japan, Guru Bala Kumbha. Very few Indians know that there is a very strong Hindu Sanatani influence in Japan. I will only say that Japanese, as a civilization, as a country, are as dear to us as they are expanded civilization of the East. And when I look at India, we have our friend here. He's my brother actually. And I don't know, we are what, second or third generation? Like my children will be the third generation. Third generation friendship between the people who came with the Dalai Lama, his family, my family, now my children, my parent-in-laws. So we share a very, very close relationship with Japanese, with Tibetans, with and even with our friend Dr. Sergey. Russians are as close to us. I mean, these are all old civilizational value systems. And I look at the world, I say we have no animosity with anyone. If there are things we don't agree, we can battle it on the table. Let's fight it here, on the table with a pen and a paper. But let's not get so many, difficulties for people. But if that's what the world is moving towards, I think even a handful of sane people can change the mindset. And it is this handful which will finally change the mindset. Very happy to be with everyone. And let's take this movement forward across the globe. Let's build bridges and not destroy bridges. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.